Hello and welcome to another Drazine 160 video. It's been a little while, but I've been fairly busy doing quite a lot of different things. But today I've got a special video for you, which is about a new model I've bought. And this is a model that's been made specially for me by Platform Trains. You may remember Platform Trains from some of their previous models, where I've had the Regiolis unit as well as the Coradia liner. And they were really nice models. So when Alan contacted me and said that there was an AGC in the works, I was very keen to have one of these. And luckily, he was very kind enough to decorate it in the Limousin livery, which, of course, is absolutely brilliant for my layout. So I put the order in a little while ago, and it arrived today. And I decided, well, I've got to test it. I've got to do a little video on it. And so I wanted to just do a quick video on it just to show you what it's like. So a little bit of the box opening here. The box is good. It's a little bit smaller than the other boxes that were the liner and the Regiolis unit were given in, which I think is actually quite good. Fits more easily in the stock drawer. You can see that there's a fair bit of nice roof detail right off the bat, which is really cool. And then the next thing, which is really striking, is the roof, the side transfers, which are just absolutely spectacular. Now, I think the difference between this and the Regiolis and the liner is that this is hand painted and hand detailed. So this isn't 3D printed in colour. This is hand painted, and I think actually it's a step up from those other trains. Not that they were bad in any way, shape or form. This is just absolutely stunning in terms of the level of detail that has been applied to this. So I'm really pleased with the detail, and of course the fact that it's tailor-made for, my little bit of the world in the Limousin. And one of the other things that is sort of ported over from the Regiolis and the liner is the couplings, which are sort of the sort of almost like grab handles, or sort of the hands going into the sort of the bar sort of thing. And they sort of fit each. You have to couple it the right way, which means that just remembering which way round the middle trailer goes is quite important. The motor is a Tomitech motor, and it's got enough oomph to sort of pull the train. I think, if I'm being honest, it probably could do with another motor being fitted in the rear unit, which and luckily there is the potential option to put that in there, because the actual rear unit, the trailer has a bogie which would enable a sort of a motor to be applied. So I may look into doing that. The rest of the sort of mechanism that it runs on is absolutely fine. It's got sort of I'm not sure if they're Kato wheels or Kato bogies themselves, but it's absolutely flawless in terms of the way that it runs. There is a slight challenge with it going round tighter radius curves, and I think that's just to do with the detailing around the sort of the bogie and the body, but that's okay on my layout. It should be fine. It's just the very tight radius Kato curves that you've just got to be careful about there. Some photos now. We're going to put it on the layout. Unfortunately, the layout isn't running at the moment because of the fact that I'm still rewiring it, because I'm very slow at doing wiring because I find it boring. But here's some nice still photos of it in a moutier, a bit further along in the sort of fictional village, which I've done. A few photos of it there with some other trains in the station next to it, but also a few more just around the layout in general, which I must say I do quite enjoy taking photos of the trains in the landscape. I think, just a comparison with the Regiolis, I think, if you put them next to each other, the Regiolis actually has some really nice detail on the roof, which, with the colourings and things, which this one is, a bit more uniform in colour. I think that's actually prototypical though. So I'm not, that's not a downside in any way, shape or form. I think it's just the way the trains are. What I would say is the hand painted sort of the homemade transfers are absolutely stunning. The colours look like they all match the actual prototype. And the sort of the one sort of minor downside of the sort of the 3D printed colour was that the edges were the sort of the colour bled just a little bit. That's, just a challenge with the technique itself, as opposed to the actual design or the manufacturer itself. this is a really outstanding model. I'm really pleased with it, and you know, there's so many good things about this that, you know, as you know, a picture paints 1,000 words. You can see that this is really good. It's got passive provision for lighting included. It's got plenty of space inside for a decoder. It uses a reliable mechanism. You know, there's plenty of things that I could add to it, like lighting if I wanted, the decoder sockets, you know, maybe even some internal lighting. That's all possible because it's a very easy and intuitive design to sort of, you know, potentially wire up and things. The thing that I'm really pleased about is that Limousin livery. It's the first actual piece of rolling stock that I've got for my layout, which is in the Limousin livery. And it's been something that's been missing for many years now, really. I think it's partly down to licensing. The Limousin don't like their livery and logo to be licensed. They were going to charge Mikado Train quite a fortune to actually use their livery on one of his units. But I think, you know, having one tailor-made for me, I think it's really does sort of, you know, help the Limousin layout feel like a proper Limousin layout finally after many years. So big thank you to Platform Trains for this, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, like and subscribe. If you like it a lot, why not go and buy one of Alan's amazing trains from Platform Trains, and his Instagram details I think are on the information below. So have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next video, which hopefully won't be as long as this one because I do have an idea for another couple. So I'll catch you later. Bye bye.